Okay, now that you've opened your slides, these slides are part of your assignment. Please read slide 1. Slide 2 contains the species cards. In your PDF, Part 1 asks you, for question 1, how many producers do you have? You will look at all the different cards and count the number of producers. Then on your worksheet, you will put number 1, write out how many producers do you have, and put that answer on your notebook paper. Complete question 2, how many consumers do you have? Please note that there are both cards on slide 2 and slide 3. For question 3, a food chain is a model that identifies the feeding relationship and the flow of energy in an ecosystem. Select a producer and consumer from your slides, then fill in the blanks below on your notebook paper, and select a model, A or B, that correctly will show the flow of energy. So for instance, if you chose the eagle and the mouse, one is the consumer, the mouse and the grass. One is the consumer and one is the producer. You would write those in on your notebook paper and then show which one correctly shows the flow of energy with the arrow. Justify your choice. That is question 4, to justify your choice between A or B as the correct model. In number 5, it asks you to select 4 cards to create a food chain. Starting with a producer, you will label the trophic levels of each organism in your food chain as follows: a producer, a primary consumer, secondary consumer, and tertiary consumer. Please remember that we did go over this and took some notes a couple weeks ago, so if you wanted to go back, there was a video in our slide deck that you could review if you have forgotten what those words mean. You will record your food chain in question 5 of your notebook paper. And you will draw out your chain. On your slide deck, you can create your chain. To create a chain on the slide deck, you can double click with 2 fingers on your Chromebook, and that will bring up your root menu for copying and pasting. Or you can do Control-C. Copy the specimen card, click on your food chain, and paste that specimen card. To create an arrow, you will go up to your shapes and go to arrows, and then choose an arrow, and you can insert your arrow and move it around or make it larger or bigger by changing the box sizes. Complete your food chain on slide 4. Once you've completed your food chain on slide 4 and drawn your chain on your notebook paper for question 5, you have finished part 1.